Clintonville saw 7 homes close this week and just wanted to dive into those with you, go over them to keep you guys informed of what's going on in the Clintonville market. As I dive in and give you a quick opinion on them as well. And here we go. We'll start with the north. As usual, we start north, head down south as we go here. 199 Rustic Place sold for looks like 670. This is right on the edge of Old Beach World. If you haven't had a chance to check out Old Beach World, you need to drive through there, run through there. I used to live on that part of town and run through there all the time. It's beautiful. Right on the edge, this is actually kind of a for sale by owner situation where they came out market at 1,700 square feet, 3 bed, 2 bath, 2.5 bath. Pictures were atrocious. Sorry whoever took these pictures, but um, yeah, so to give you a little feel of the space, you can see the angles here are weird. Kitchen, it's hard to get a feel of these pictures. Like I mentioned, like they were done about 30 years ago with a basic camera. Moving down south, we'll head over across High Street into Garden. I think Garden's one of the better roads in all of East Beachwold. And someone got for 163 Garden, they got 565 on this. Just a very classic home for Clintonville, right on Garden. The reason I like Garden is because the yards are very large on this. It was on the market for 19 days. So it, didn't sell right away, but still 2 car garage, large yard. And sorry if I go through these a little faster. My computer loads. Here we go. Looks like the siding was redone. Outside looks like it's in great shape. Backyard looks like they added this, pergola and fire pit back here, so kind of a cool space back here as well. Even though that you kind of got to go around the garage to get back there. It's got the characters, some archways through it, very similar to a lot of the homes in Clintonville with some of that character. Yeah, kitchen is updated again. This may have been a flip, may have been something someone bought recently to flip. They got 565 out of that one. Moving south in East Beach World here, you got on Coleraine, this large ranch style home. And again, if you're watching my videos, you know ranches in Clintonville tend to be the highest price per square foot. A lot of people want ranches to retire and or just downsize too. So 3 bed, 3 bath, 1,800 with a little bit of space in the basement. 2 car attached garage, so kind of checks the boxes on Coleraine here. And I assume this is updated for the price point. Yeah, a funky style here. Let's see what these kitchens look like. Give you an idea. Yeah, kind of a more mid-century kitchen style here. Not my taste, but someone obviously liked it, jumped on it. And same with the bathrooms, kind of flow. It's a very similar style the kitchen had, but someone decided it was worth 750 to them. 769 to be exact. Moving south, we'll head into the Northmore area, which is one of the most desirable areas. When it comes to price per square foot, this is always going to be the highest one. This is an interesting one. This is almost 110 Erie was on the market very shortly. I'll jump into this. This is probably the one of the I'd run by or drive by this home quite a bit. I'm shocked it's 4 bedrooms because it's only 1,300 square feet, so the bedrooms are tiny. But it is 2 baths. So if this one's almost a tear down, I'd be really interested. I'm sure an investor bought this. I'm really interested to see what somebody does with it. If they keep the structure or they tear it down and rebuild a brand new house in this area. There's a lot of damage, a lot of water. Probably, yeah, kitchen here too is just atrocious. So we will see what they do with that. I'm intrigued to see what whoever bought that for the 316 does with it. I'm sure they'll put something on the market, whether it's a flip and or a new build, to see where they come in at and to see if they can make some margin on that one. Be interested. Piedmont 215 Piedmont here sold for 490. Let's jump into this one. Looks like it is 1,500 square feet with 3 bed, 3.5 bath, or sorry, 3 beds, 1.5 baths on the market for 5 days. What did I say it sold for? Let's go back here. It's like it sold for 490 and was listed. Oh, what was it? Got too many pulled up here now. Very end. 490 sold for 490, 490. It was listed at 499. So it got negotiated down a little bit after 5 days. Not too bad for the seller there. Didn't get beat up too much. Yeah, just your classic home there on Piedmont. Moving over here, close north, what is this? Oakland Park sold. Look at that, 450 on Oakland Park. This one's been on the market for a little while. It's a really funky house. I actually did not get a chance to see inside this, but I kind of wanted to. Had a back, 2 car garage that had an entrance to the top there, and wondered what was in that. but you kind of get an idea. It's probably going to be, either a flip or, if not, live and flip. It's on the market for a while. I'd be intrigued to see what they do with it. Get to the kitchen here. They got some AI staging, all that fun stuff. Yeah, you can see the kitchen is very dated. These original cabinets, probably from when it was built, which is super interesting, which was built in 1928. And it was on the market for 85 days. Sold for what did it sell for? What did I say it sell for? Let's go back here, 450, and it was came on the market at 539, so quite a bit less than what it originally came on, but did get sold. And last but not least, we'll head down south of Broadway into um, Pasemont here on 109. Pasemont for 350. This one was on the market for some time as well, I believe, remember correctly. Again, I don't really rehearse this a whole lot, just kind of dive into it here. Yeah, I was on the market for 144 days, essentially. But they did not drop the price too much for being on the market that long. It originally came out at 370, sold for 350. Only 1,100 square feet. Not too drastic of a price drop for them, and still got it sold. Need some updating, but kind of a pretty classic home for that area. Yeah, did a funky kitchen update. Looks like at some point, yeah, very dark. Apparently, someone liked that as well. And let's go back to the details here. What year was this house built? 1915. Yeah, let's say a little bit older. Very cool. Two bed, one bath, one full bath, 1,100 square feet for 350 here in Clintonville, just south of Broadway, east of High Street. Sorry, west of High Street there. So, all right, that's your rundown for the Clintonville sold homes. Of course, if you want to dive into any of these more, you want to know anything about your house, always happy to jump on and give you a quick rundown of what I think of your house and kind of help you understand what your value may be. Hope you're doing well, and I will talk to you soon.